So for this guide, I will do something easier for me since I don't want to edit for days. I'm just gonna do a simple VOD review and show you what I did in situations.
Okay, so here, right, you just want to stay near the flag, so like the flag's over here. So you just want to stay around the flag over here. So you don't want to be this far away, so when the flag actually drops, you have to run all the way back here. So if I just right beside the flag and pick it up immediately right now, so the flag drops, so you have to
Flag
pick
up.
it up, which
Left.
yeah, if you're near
Reforming,
the flag,
reform
just
of
pick it up.
SFC.
And when you form on the line, right, if you look over here, if you form on the line, this one big line, the flag's obviously gonna go in the center. So if you're a flag guard, you also want to form in the center, or wherever the flag is. If the flag's on the right, then you form with the flag, basically. But if most of the time you're just gonna form in the center, it doesn't matter if there's other people here. Just stay in the center. I think if you're good at the game, they should just move away by themselves.
2, 1.
You can also see here that yeah, my camera is all the way zoomed out, alright? So never, especially if you're bearing, alright? Especially if you're bearing, and also flank guarding is good for you too. Always make sure that the camera is always zoomed out. If it's zoomed out, that means you can see more. If you're zoomed in, your POV only be this. But you can see all this, and so you can see the enemy, what the enemies are, alright? What the enemies are. That's really important. You need to know where your enemies are, okay? So that you don't get flanked from behind, okay? You also need to make a mental note in your mind of where the enemies are right now, of where they could be. Or if you can't do that, just look around. Just look around every now and then. It's really not that hard.
Realign.
So this is actually an NCO beta as well, so you have to be extra careful during this because the commander's not experienced with the flag. So you have to make sure the flag is extra safe. Extra safe.
Realign. Flag up.
Again, the flag guard just gonna pick it up. Also, as a flank guard, right, you don't really have to focus on getting kills, but if you want to get kills, it's actually really simple. You just, if you zoom all the way out, you just level your camera off to like, player height. Let me see if I can, if I actually find the, I think it should be here. So like,
3,
if you want to
2,
take a shot,
1. Chance.
level your camera a bit lower, so that you're not literally looking at the ground, and you just aim at them and shoot. It's not that hard. If you want to get kills, you can easily get 30 kills, maybe 40 kills with a flag guard just by shooting. You don't even have to go melee. So if you're worried about not getting kills, it's not really that big of a problem.
Spawn move to the left. Spawn move to the left. Fine charge.
Okay, so now we're going in by charge, right? It's very simple. If you want to shoot, you can shoot. If you want to, you can shoot if you want to, but just stay with the flag. It's actually really simple.
Ripple fire.
And you have to make sure that whenever that you're in a charge, right? Don't go into melee. Like I know that your purpose as a flag guard is to defend it from the Rambos from outside. But come on, use your brain there for a little bit here. Do you see any blue usernames here? No. Let me clear for you. Do you see any blue? No, no, it's completely clean. So just keep your gun out, just keep your camera out, so you can care for your flank from your behind.
Blah. Step in.
So you can see here the flag gets dropped. So obviously you have to pick it up and continue charging like tremendous orders. Also please, I know my graphics is bad guys, but please don't ask me why the circles are square. I know it looks really ugly, okay? Please don't laugh at me. Alright, so here we see that the enemy is clearly winning over here, right? And I'm sort of I'm in danger, so obviously you want to go back, alright? So this is for both flank guards and flank bearers. Whenever you're in a charge and you see that you're losing, you want to go back. Usually you want to make sure that there's always like at least like a blob of your people in front of you so that you don't get damaged. So that's safe. As long as you have a few people in front of you, you'll be safe. Your flag guards will defend you most of the time. But please don't be an idiot. Please do not charge into 10 people on the enemy line thinking that you're gonna be safe. No, that is not how it works, alright? So you have to make sure that you play your life safely here.
In the middle, blob in the middle. Blob, 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 blob.
So you can see here that I'm slowly backing out. I'm not immediately backing out. I'm not just holding S. I'm like going in circles, going back like this. So there's still a chance for the people who respawn to go back into another charge. But clearly it's not working. It's not working. But at least I'm getting distance from enemy.
Blob, 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 blob. Blob, 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 blob,
Yeah, we
blob.
lost
Around.
that.
Blob, 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 blob.
All right. So now I have no idea what the company strength is. I can't see it. But here I start the commit. I start the commit earlier more to the pool. All right. So you can see that I think we've pretty much lost this fight. So I commit to the pool.
Did not win.
Alright.
Here I turn my camera around the pool and
Flag is a flag, flag is a flag. Follow me. Blob, blob, blob,
right, so
blob,
this is
blob,
the
blob, blob.
part
Blob,
where
blob, 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 blob.
running from
Blob,
the
blob, blob,
blob,
blob,
Yeah, we
blob,
lost
blob.
and then
Blob,
here is where I commit to
that.
the
Did
pool.
not win.
So you could see the enemy just now, right? If I can move back a little bit, that's too much. Right, so basically, I'm pretty sure I'll pause and editing for you guys to see it. But like,
We did not win.
there you go. Oh my days. Look at this massive line. Our team is all the way here. They're coming right at me. We're getting charged from here, so use your brain. You don't need your commander to give you a ping. You don't need your commander to give you a direction. Just run by yourself. You just run, just run to common sense. Wherever the enemy isn't.
Everyone pull, everyone pull, everyone pull, everyone pull. Flag pull. It's hard pull, it's hard pull.
So here you commit. All right. I don't want anybody to look back, look in front, look to the side, hold WASD, do whatever wiggling. I don't want you to do anything. What you're gonna do is hold W, you're keeping your finger on the W button, and then pressing spacebar if you want to. It doesn't really matter. You're just gonna hold W, and you're gonna look straight until you're in the clear, until that the white check mark appears. All right.
Cover the line, cover the line, cover the line. Cover the flag, cover the flag, cover the flag. Your commander sent me. Commander sent me.
So here, so clearly I'm in front now, and both my enemies are here, and my teammates are here. So this is a good thing. So if you keep running here, the enemies, my teammates can obviously come help me. But if you run here, it's also the same result anyway. So I run here instead so that we can go back into the battle faster instead of having to walk all the way back. Okay. And also because if you walk here, they'll come in, your teammates will come in faster.
I'm just keep going. Commander took a charge when we're back.
We will survive this. We will survive this actually. This is not too bad.
Commander, you can
They
hold
can
W
break
against us. You have way more company strength. G regain.
Right, so if you have the flag, doesn't matter if you have flag bearer or you have flag guarding, as long as you have the flag, you can most of the time you can just drop the flag here back to the bearer. But if you don't want to, or if you are the bearer, you just do some weird tricks behind the line so that you don't get shot. Yeah, just don't get shot basically. If you get shot, doesn't matter, and your flag just pick it up for you.
One space up, space. Everyone pull, everyone pull.
Again, it's just we lost another charge, so usually you want to stay at the flag. If you get shot, that doesn't mean it's a bad thing, okay? If you get shot, that means you're actually helping body block the flag, so that's actually not a bad thing.
Flag,
You're right.
Everyone pull. Everyone keep
So this part was really important, okay? So we are getting chased by a massive group of people right now. Pretty
Oh
scary.
my!
We break, we do break. There's like a massive people chasing us, so yeah, you're gonna body block the flag, cause even if the flag gets dropped for even a single second, they're gonna they're gonna gain up on us, and then they're gonna kill everybody based on the flag. So you want to make sure the flag never drops no matter what. Okay.
win.
So here There's actually a strategy where the flag just pushes up in front of the rankers, so make sure that it was on the flag, pick it up whenever they drop, because this is basically guaranteed for the flag to drop here, so you have to make sure you always pick it up.
3, 2, 1, chat. You're about to break. You're about to break.
So the flag has dropped, just pick it up.
No, you do not form
But
up.
we're
Do not
Always
form
keep
up.
your eye on the flag, never take your eyes off of the flag. Alright?
You're about to break. You are about to break. You're about to break. You're about to break. You're about to break.
So you can hear the our commander's an NCO, but you know the more experienced CEO here. He's saying we are about to break. We are about to break. So you just pull. Just use the information in mind. You know, you're about to break. Just pull. Just pull. Just take the flag and pull.
About to break. You're about to break. You're about to break. You can form here. You can form here. You can form here. 26.
So you just do some weird tricks around here so that you know that it's hard of the enemies to shoot you. Because if you just stand still, you just hold AD at the same time every single time, it's gonna be really predictable and they're gonna kill you and then flag drops and then yeah, the combination is gonna go down a lot.
That's
I
it.
don't know if that works, but
Sounds
yeah.
again, 3.
Well, usually when they say play for CS, right, you just go like more backwards of line so that you can gain faster CS, but like it's not really recommended. It's really like rare cases of use. But if they ever say like play for CS, then just go back. Don't go so far that way if you get dropped that the entire line will come get you. Just like far enough to like gain the CS but still being close to the line.
Even there's no point.
We won.
So this is actually the part where you need to get a bayonet out instead of just what I said earlier, not taking a bayonet out. So there's a Rambo here. Of course, you need a bayonet out. Yeah, there's an enemy here. We are about to. I don't know what CS. Our CS is basically nothing. Yeah. So just follow the flag.
Just pull. Flag.
So obviously in the Rambo. So this is really important. The clip number to show here, right? The next few seconds of this part. You see, this Rambo here. He's one. He's 1 HP. Alright, but this guy's reloading. This guy is a commander. I don't know what he's doing. I'm busy picking up the flag. So nobody is killing this guy. So he's free. He's free to just stab all of us to death. As you can see here.
Flag up. Just pull.
I pick up the flag and I get stabbed.
Yo, what you doing?
He stabs the guy.
Yo,
Picks
stop
up
the
the
Rambo,
flag.
bro!
Yeah, there
Oh
we go.
my
We
God.
finally we got a flag. But guess what? The enemy's here already. So that's why it's really important to stab the
Hello, that was
Rambos.
GG.
So usually the flag, right? When you pick it up, depends. If you have a, if you use a musket, if your musket has a bullet, then you also get a bullet in your pistol. So, if you have the bullet with your pistol, you can just quick shot. Never, I mean, don't really use it. But once you use that shot, right? Never ever, please, never ever reload. Please never reload. Reloading is the most useless thing you can do as a flag. If anybody is reloading on a flag, you're basically throwing. And I'm
Sounds
kidding.
again, 3, 2.
So here, enemies charging us. Just
See
we
it.
got the flag, and pretty much we got caught by surprise here, right? I'm gonna say we got caught by surprise here, right? So I'm gonna pick up the flag, and your first thought is gonna be, we're not ready for this. Right? Our rankers are scattered right now, right? They're not in a blob. The enemies are ready. The enemies are charging in. So you're just gonna run. Just run. Just run.
Chance again, 3, 2, 1,
Go
chance.
towards the road. Go towards.
So here you can see the enemies also here. If I can drive for you. These are our allies. These are the enemies. These are bad guys that are coming after us. So you just go the other way towards the road.
And go towards the road.
You could have broke them as well. GG's.
Yeah.
It was so
You're
close.
fine. You're fine. You can shoot FG. You can shoot FG.
So we are fine. All right. So there's a white check mark here. The enemies are here. The enemies are here. So you're just gonna hold AD. I mean, you're just gonna move around. Like just stay here. Just stay here until the timer runs out. Cause yeah, you don't want to stand still. Cause they can shoot you. But It doesn't really matter what you do as long as you stay there.
Drop. Chance again.
So here, whenever you're holding the flag, right, you don't want to be out in the middle here, out in the open. You want to be in the middle of the blob, where most of your flag guys and most of the rankers are gonna be, so that if they ever drop me, they can immediately pick up the flag. Or if they try to shoot me, they'll shoot other rankers instead. Yeah, so you want to make sure in the middle, also because you want to give morale, right, to everybody in your regiment. What did I just draw, bro?
And
Three, two,
okay, now.
one. Chance.
For me.
Oh,
You have the angle here.
Flag up.
This is our
So if your flag guards, obviously, yeah, shooting, so I'll give them the dot. They're in the middle of aiming and shooting, so they won't pick up the flag. But immediately after shooting, I don't want you to reload. You're just gonna go and pick up the flag.
pretty good.
Like,
So this is a really important matter. You need to know where to be when you're fire and charging, alright? When you're charging, you don't want to be all the way at the back. If you're all the way at the back, your enemy, yeah, if they, your people, when they charge in front, they get no morale and they all die because they can't do any damage. You don't want to be two in front. If you're two in front, then the enemy can just stab you, and then they can just keep stabbing everyone who keeps picking up the flag. So that's controlling. You want to be in the middle where your main blob is, alright? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your blob is here, your blob is here, your blob is here. You just need to be in the middle of your blob. What is this? So you just want to make sure you're in the middle of your blob. Alright. As long as there's a blob, just stand in the middle of it. That's the safest place you can ever be in any charge. And if your enemy, I mean, if your allies have start dwindling like just now when you saw, you just start doing the circling back until either you run away or you go back up.
Blob here, blob
Step
in
through,
the
step
back.
through, step through, step through.
Blob,
Chance,
blob.
3, 2,
Keep
1, check.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
chance again. 3, 2, 1. Chance.
So here you can see I start taking damage. The blobs like kind of disintegrated here, so I start committing to pulling a little bit.
Blob on the ping, blob on the ping. Blob together, slap together.
But I do cancel the pull because we did end up like sort of winning. I don't know what's going on here. Just as long as you don't die, you know.
Slap together, slap together, slap together, slap together.
Oh, that's right.
So here I'm really scratched out, alright? Now I did just say just not to be all the way back here when you're charging, but this is an enemy. These are allies, and I haven't checked here yet. There could be enemies over there. But you know, it doesn't matter. Just don't care about that. The enemies are over here. And so there's already a Rambo here. It's coming like towards me. So I try to think here, right? Just think, just like maybe if I go on this side of the block, then this thing will be completely disregarded. All right.
That's right.
So yeah, I do go to that side of the block,
Chance again. 3,
but you know the Rambos do get me because I was slow from earlier from the charge.
2, 1. Chance. I watch out. Remember. Flagger. What are you doing?
Actually pull that, bro. Pull.
Awareness, boys. Awareness.
So this is a very good example of the flag. You know, like why you I might be asking, why is the flag all the way out there when the line is here?
Watch out.
That's
Awareness.
because the enemy's right here. So yes, awareness. You're over here and you're fighting enemy here. But you know, there's other people. There's other people that exist on the map too. You can't just focus on one person here. If you have a flag, you have to look around. You look to your right, look to your left, look behind. You have to make sure that your flank is clear. You don't get shot from the back. You don't get capped.
Awareness. I don't give a
We're gonna break.
you find it.
Now I want you to see something here, right? So currently you're being chased by one regiment. We're getting chased by two regiment, but we're running this way, so you might think we are safe, right? So if you're holding the flag, and if you want to do this crab monk, alright, which I don't really recommend, only do it if you're completely sure that the way you're going is completely safe. You're walking this way, so you think it's safe, right? But if you checked earlier, you could actually see, obviously you won't be able to see in the video, but in the VOD, you could see that there was actually an enemy company in front of us. So
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
just
I don't know.
oh,
I
just
right here.
two, one
Follow me,
Sean,
follow
shot.
me,
look
follow
in front.
Look, it's a spawn. There's enemies and enemy right here. With rush, they just spawned in. So right now, this is us. This is an enemy. This is an enemy. This is an enemy. Where do we go? We go left. We go right. There's no teammates here. There's no teammates on our left. So best chance is to go right. But we're basically dead here anyways.
me, follow me, follow me, follow me. We
Yeah,
cannot
we
do
do get
anything.
Flagger.
Alright, so here you can see the flag dropped just now. I pick up the flag and I hold W so that we can cap this line here. But you know, all my teammates are here, the enemies are all here, and they just have an easy kill on me. But why I'm frontline? This is called frontlining, by the way, if you don't know. This is called frontlining. If you don't know why I'm doing this, because there's only 1 minute left of the timer. There's two regiments chasing. They've got more things to worry about than capping us right now. If they try to cap us right now, they're gonna get absolutely obliterated. If they kill me, my teams just come up. It's really that simple. You don't have to play it safe all the time. Well, you do want to play safe most of the time if you're new at flag guarding. But if you know what you're doing, then you can do things like this. You're stuck against a wall. There's only one direction you can go, so you know that you're safe completely no matter what. So that's why I front line here.
Flag.
And you can see here that I flag guard the entire time. I actually held flag for quite long. If you do watch the VOD, I held the flag for quite long and I still got 37 kills. So that's not bad, I would say. For especially the amount of times I have to pick up the flag today.